What do you do when your skin no longer likes what you're using? Or if you have a reaction to something and everything you normally use only irritates your skin further. The same thing happened to me when I got my very first eczema flare-up just a few weeks ago. I did eventually go to the dermatologist and I got a steroid cream and everything cleared up. But I wanted to share with you the products that I decided to switch up just to simplify my skincare and my makeup routine in hopes that it will be helpful to you if you are experiencing the same thing. And I also made sure to get the okay from my dermatologist about those products. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jeannie. I'm a pro makeup artist. I live in Los Angeles. I work with celebrities, beauty brands, and everyone in between. Welcome to my channel. So I completely revamped my skincare routine and I simplified it as much as I possibly could, which for me is really hard because I love my treatments. I also noticed that my Korean cleansing oil that I normally use was causing a lot of irritation in those spots. The eczema that I had was on my eyelids, on both eyes, and on my neck right around here. Don't know where it came from, don't know why it was only those spots, but that's what I was dealing with. Super fun. So I made the switch to the Avene cleansing oil. I did some research online just to see what was good as far as for sensitive skin, reactive skin, and this is what kept popping up. According to the website, it is a face, body, and scalp cleansing oil that helps to balance the skin microbiome. It's great for dry, sensitive skin, and it can be used for flare-ups. It also says that it's suitable for newborns, which is enough of an endorsement for me, let's be honest. It also foams up, which I really love because it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. One of the things I was noticing was that I couldn't use anything on my eyelids because the skin there is so thin and it was already so irritated. I was actually using a cloth all around my face, but avoiding my eye area because I couldn't put any cleanser, even water would irritate the skin. I also tried not to wear eye makeup as much as possible, but when I had to wear makeup for work or for tutorials, this oil was amazing. It's super gentle and it removed all my makeup without any extra irritation. I'm just so excited to have found this oil. I got it at Nigel Beauty, which is a pro makeup store here in Los Angeles. It does retail for $32, but you do get 13.5 flowing ounces, which is a lot. And I've had it for a little over a month and I've only used this much. The best part about it is that a little goes a long way. I literally only need one pump for my entire face and neck. So I use one pump per day at the end of the day. I really don't see myself switching to any other cleansing oil anytime soon. This stuff is so great and I've continued to use it even after my eczema flare-up has gone away. When I tell you that I simplified my skincare routine, I really simplified it. So what I would do is I would cleanse with the cleansing oil and then I would moisturize at the end of the day. That is it. No eye cream, no treatments, no acids, nothing. I kept it really, really simple. And during the day, I would do pretty much the same thing. I would cleanse, moisturize, sunscreen, and then wear makeup if I had to. If I didn't have to wear makeup, I would keep my face bare and just keep sunscreen on, and that's it. A friend of mine made a recommendation of this moisturizer, which is from Kate Somerville. It's the Delicate Recovery Cream. According to the website, it's clinically tested for sensitive skin, improves skin's protective barrier, and calms visible redness. My friend says she uses this after she gets any kind of treatments done, whether it's lasers, etc. She says this is the only thing that doesn't make her already irritated skin worse. It actually calms it, it soothes it. And I can attest to that as well. It's very mild. You can see it's very well loved. I'm almost at the bottom of it. I'm telling you, I've been using this and I love it. I love the texture of it because it's a little bit thicker than your typical moisturizer, but it doesn't sit on top of the skin. It penetrates, it deeply hydrates, and it soothes. And I noticed that it was the only thing that I could put near my eye area that wouldn't irritate that skin there. Are there drugstore options? Yes, there are. But because this was personally recommended to me from a friend who I trust, who said that it really worked for her irritated skin, I went out and I got it and I don't regret it because it's great. Now moving on to makeup, because the areas of my face that were irritated were my neck and my eyelids, I mostly made sure to never wear any eye makeup unless I absolutely had to. At the risk of any makeup that I would wear on my face traveling into my eyes or traveling down my neck, I just decided to keep it simple and use one of my favorite products that I have ever used. I've talked about it on this channel. I'm going to talk about it again. It's the Tower 28 Sunny Days Tinted Sunscreen. One of the reasons I decided to choose this is because it has the seal of approval from the National Eczema Association. So I knew that if I used it on my face, there wouldn't be any irritation because of that reason. It's 100% mineral sunscreen. It's an SPF 50. I love this stuff. It looks beautiful on the skin. They have a global range of shades. It has never once compromised my skin in any way. I've not broken out from it. I have not gotten any irritation from it. 100% recommend. On the occasions I did have to wear eye makeup, I tried to limit it to only mascara. It'll come as a surprise that the mascara I'm going to show you is also from Tower 28. It's the Make Waves mascara. It's great for sensitive eyes. It's vegan. And the one thing I did notice is that when I would apply it, when I had to wash it off at the end of the day with the cleansing oil that I talked about earlier in the video, it came off very, very easily. I didn't have to rub constantly. If you've watched my channel, you know that I love tubing mascaras. The thing about tubing mascaras is that they stay put. There is a little bit of effort required to remove them, so I did avoid my tubing mascaras most of the time, and I wore this instead. Is it my favorite mascara I've ever used? No. Do I recommend it? Yes, because it's so great for sensitive eyes if you have any kind of skin irritations or if you have issues with eczema, like I do. I also had zero issues with any flaking or transfer when I wore this mascara, and to me, that makes it a winner. Like I said, this was my very first experience with eczema or any kind of skin flare-up that didn't clear up on its own, and it was definitely a challenge to troubleshoot. I've been very lucky when it comes to my skin. I never really had a lot of breakouts. I know, very lucky. Never really had any issues, and I've also always been able to wear pretty much anything, so when this happened and it didn't clear up on its own, it was very stressful. And if you can take anything from what I told you to help you to make sure that you don't go through the same thing that I went through, because this was about a 2-month saga. I was hoping that it would clear up on its own, and every time it would start to, I would go back and reintroduce 1 or 2 products, and then it would flare up all over again. That's when I knew I had to go to the doctor, but even then, simplifying my skincare and simplifying my makeup really, really helped. For my sensitive babes, do you have any recommendations for go-to products for reactive skin? Your girl has reactive skin now. Super fun. Talk to me. Let me know what you love. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a brand new video.